Yo. All right, guys. So we've built our survey funnel, and here's our survey funnel. We got light and dark mode, and here's our survey questions. Here is the ebook or the ebooks. It's about 10 ebooks, and we've helped you build your offer and build your funnel. We showed you how to link to Supabase. We showed you how to connect your YouTube video and generate it with AI, how to put the image and title in, how to add the payment option with Stripe, and how to link the form and submit to an end-to-end webhook with our AI infrastructure right here with the webhook. And so now we're going to go into more of personalization and outreach with, custom video pitches and things like this. So basically all the automation backend and the AI infrastructure. And so we showed you how to pass in data and clean it up and clean up the survey data and actually log it into our CRM where a good lead comes in and we actually have all the survey responses logged, and then a text message goes out, right? So we have that data, and now what we're going to focus on is the next step, right? So lead comes in from the form, they fill everything out, and they click and they get to page 2 basically, and they basically get to the thank you page, and right here they're getting a text message and an AI phone call while they're even looking at this page, right? And I have a payment button right here, and so I'm going to prompt my AI agent to actually tell them to click this button and actually sign up and promote the free offer and everything. And so when we go into our sales enablement infrastructure, the next step, as soon as the lead comes in, it's not going to get a text or a call if the phone number is bad. So the first thing we're doing is we're checking the phone number, and you guys can get access to this Lego block in the Discord, links in the Discord if you sign up for premium. So you actually have to sign up. And if you put in a bad phone number, then you're not going to be able to sign up because you're not going to talk to the agent who tells you what to do. Anyways, and actually gets you access to those blueprints. Anyways, so we're checking the phone number, and then it gets tagged and updated in the CRM as either a good phone number or a bad phone number. So you see we have good or bad number, and so we have some bad numbers. Even though they're good numbers, they're bad because we can only text and call in the United States. So I have it checked to make sure it's in the United States. I'm sorry if you're out of the States, you're not going to get a lot of calls, but I'll try to call you manually if that's it. So where was I? So then we're gonna pass in the data from the lead into our AI agent. And so this is the next step where we're actually sending all the survey data into the agent. So we're saying generate an introductory text for name. The name gets passed in dynamically. And then here is the responses from our survey. And it says they're fixing broken systems. They saw the YouTube video. They're building a coaching consulting. They're doing less than $5,000 a month, grinding and building. And it depends on what it costs and what they're getting. And they want the blueprint. They'll run it themselves. And so now I send that into my AI agent, who generates a response that says, hey, we received your response, Jeff. Your client delivery issues and revenue under $5,000 a month are critical. Let's schedule a call to discuss how our AI infrastructure can transform your business. Act now. Your competitors are already leveraging AI and you can't afford to fall behind. Let's secure a time to ensure you don't miss this opportunity. And so it's trying to set an appointment. And then it logs that message in the CRM, and it logs that message so that we have the message thread. So it logs it as a number, and it says it's from AI, and then it has the message here. So it actually even sent another message. It said, this is your last chance to transform your coaching business. We received your response, fixing broken system. If you now will help increase. So that's a little bit aggressive. I program my sales to be a bit aggressive just because that's generally the style I like to do, and it'll get like tire kickers away, or like people who are like really prissy. I don't want to work with prissy people. It's just, I don't want to do it. So anyways, I want to work with people who get it, get like the aggression and intensity and like what it takes to be good at sales, right? So anyways, it logs that message, it sends the text, and then it sends a call, a VAPI call. You can get access to this Lego in the Discord blueprints as well when you sign up. But basically, it's sending this text, and it's just sending this text so that they can respond, because we have an entire text. It listens for text messages and sends text messages. It logs. It has RAG memory. It can book calls with different tools. It aggregates the threads in the conversation. It has full context on the entire message history with the lead, and then it responds to basically push the sale forward. And then that combined with our infinite follow-up, where every day it listens and basically aggregates the threads, creates something to re-spark the text message conversation and continue going. And I'm also going to incorporate more frameworks that I'm learning from coaching to make this basically build some rapport and then go through a 3-step like coaching sales process. And that's going to be pretty sick. Look up for that video coming up soon. But to configure this, if you guys want to follow along, the AI agent sending the text and then it's calling them immediately. So they're actually going to get a phone call while they're looking at this page, at this thank you page. And I want my agent to get them to press this button to start a free trial, to go to the Stripe page, and to pay for the coaching. And they're getting 30 days of free coaching, and then the subscription renews at $69 per month. So I want the agent to explain that this is a coaching subscription to a Discord mastermind. They're going to get access to these exact automation blueprints, these pre-built blocks, I call them Legos, 2 coaching calls a week, curated content, behind the scenes content, offer development, and more. And it's a full mastermind. We have guys in there doing $50K per month. And so for only $70 a month, basically, and you get a full 30 days free trial. And I want the AI agent on the phone to get them to come here, click this button, and pay, right, while the AI agent's with them, so that they just get in. This is low ticket, guys. This is not like, this is just an introductory offer, a low ticket offer. This is basically a free trial, because most people are going to cancel, right? They're going to come in, they're going to steal the stuff, and then they're going to cancel. That's what a lot of people do. Guess what? I'm okay with that. Why? Because the people who stay are the ones that are actually getting results. They're actually good to work with. And the people that want to come and just steal the work and whatever, that's fine, because a lot of the builds, like, although it's no code, it takes a lot of coding. And there's a lot of other things, like business things, sales things, marketing things, content creation things, that like we don't share. Like, you can't just come steal the work, because there's so much more into it. You really have to participate in the culture and like understand the mental models and stuff like that. So anyways, you're getting 8 calls for free. And so the AI agent, we want the AI agent to do that. So the way we set that up is basically we're passing in the phone number. We're doing HTTP request to VAPI. You get 1,000 free minutes. And we're just passing in the phone number with our assistant ID and our phone number ID. And so we want to go into VAPI and configure our assistant to understand that this person is likely looking at this thank you page, and we want them to watch the video and click and purchase the mastermind subscription and get the free 30 days gift. Free gift for 30 days. I'm just writing this down. And so when we go into VAPI, we can check some of that stuff out. Let me just pause this real quick. So the thing that's sick about VAPI is like you get 1,000 free minutes like almost per month, which is just completely insane. What an incentive to like build on their platform. So they definitely earn my business. Definitely, like, I also have SimFlow. I pay monthly for SimFlow, but like I get like 0 minutes with SimFlow. Like if they're giving me 1,000 free minutes with VAPI, I would just recommend VAPI like all day. And so basically with this, I have my model configured in my system prompt. And in this prompt, I basically need to let the sales rep know that they're staring at a thank you page, and I need them to purchase my mastermind. And so that's the actual goal of this prompt. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste this prompt and try to reconfigure it a little bit. So I'm going to paste it in here and reconfigure it here down in my notes. And we're going to work on this a little bit. So basically when I do prompt engineering, I like to do role, instructions, rules, and then additional context. And that typically is the way I like to structure my prompt engineering. And so we're gonna go through this process here and let it understand that. Well, actually, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Oh, and by the way, this is live, and this is literally the funnel that you do if you want to apply to work with me. Like, you have to go through the survey funnel, so I know like who you are and what you're looking for. If you're a business owner who wants AI sales infrastructures installed into your business, or if you're like an agency owner that wants to build and sell your own AI infrastructures, that's like everybody goes through that funnel. And this is live. And whether you're a business owner or an agency owner, the first step to working with me is getting into the mastermind, and you can get 30 days free of the mastermind, and you get 8 free calls. You get access to a lot of different content and information and education and tools, resources, and a whole community of people who are actually installing AI, so you can ask them questions and stuff like that too. So like, first step of working with me is you have to be in the mastermind, or otherwise I'm not working with you. All right, from this prompt, all I did was add some additional context and telling the agent to basically try to close them into the free trial. And so I'm just going to add that here and then publish. And then now I'll be able to talk to the assistant. So let's see what happens here if you can hear it. Allow this time.
Hey, this is Eric from AI Agents by Jeff. How are you doing?
Hey, what's up, Eric? How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. I'm reaching out because you recently filled out our survey and landed on our thank you page where we talked about our free trial for the AI Mastermind community. I wanted to dive in and learn a bit more about your business. Could you share with me what your business is all about and what you're aiming to achieve financially?
Yeah, what page are you talking about?
You landed on our thank you page after filling out a survey about custom AI infrastructures.
Oh, yeah.
On that page, we...
Yeah, you're right.
Great, let's dive in. Could you tell me more about your business? What industry are you in? And what are your primary goals financially?
I have an AI business. I'm just trying to basically get the best strategies and infrastructures to sell to my clients and sell at a high price point.
That's awesome. It sounds like you have a solid foundation. What specific challenges are you facing right now in terms of getting those high ticket sales?
You know, mostly people just want me to like work for free. Like they just want me to like send them leads for like revenue share. And I'm like, bro, like this has to be upfront payment. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely. I get it. You're running a business, not a charity, right?
Exactly.
And upfront payment is the only way to scale and ensure you're working with serious clients who value your expertise. Let me ask you this. If you had the perfect AI infrastructure in place and the right strategies to attract high-paying clients who are ready to invest upfront, what kind of income are you aiming to hit monthly or annually?
We're trying to get 100K per month.
Now we're talking 100K per month. That's the kind of ambition I love to hear.
100K per month.
Let me ask you this.
Vegas, Caesar's Palace, pool party, and then keep selling, you know, making content, and then the AI just keeps selling. That's all. That's the dream.
Now is a vision I can get behind. Poolside at Caesar's, sipping cocktails while your AI systems are out there closing deals for you. That's the dream, my friend. But you know what? Dreams like that don't happen without the right infrastructure and strategies in place. Let me ask you this. Are you ready and willing to invest in yourself and your business to make that dream a reality?
Hell yeah.
Because I can tell you right now.
Let's get it. How much does it cost?
Love the enthusiasm. Before we dive into costs, the first step is to get you into our AI Mastermind community. You'll get a 30-day free trial, which includes 8 free calls, access to automation builds, and a vibrant community of like-minded individuals.
Hell yeah.
From there, we can tailor the perfect solution for you. Let's secure your spot. Could you share your time zone and email with me so we can book you for an implementation call?
Yeah, man. I'm in MST, and my time zone, my email is jeffreyclarkjensen@gmail.com.
Perfect, Jeffrey. MST. Perfect. I've got your time zone and email. Now let me lock in a time for our implementation call. What day and time works best for you?
Anytime, bro. Just book me in.
You're all set, Jeffrey. You're booked for the implementation call. Get ready to dive in and start building that poolside empire at Caesar's Palace. See you soon.
Hell yeah, thanks, bro. All right, later. All right, so the only thing with that is I need to make sure that you should stay on the phone with them until they click the free trial link to Stripe and submit their payment info. That's the only thing. Like I want this agent to be like, yo, no, click the link, hit the start trial button, and like actually do it, you know? And that's nice. So I'm just gonna add that one last thing, and hopefully the agent doesn't try to book like an implementation call, because I don't give a shit about an implementation call. So I'm just gonna publish that. And by the way, this is all live. The only thing I need to fix here is I need to pass an email so that they doesn't have to ask for the email, because obviously our lead already has an email. And I'm pretty sure like here for customer number, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to go into VAPI and I'm going to actually search like VAPI docs and figure out what, because I forgot when I set this up, like I forgot exactly I need VAPI API documentation. Where is it at? Oh, there it is, the docs. I saw it. Docs. So I need to go to documentation, API reference, and we're doing a post request to VAPI call. So calls, list, post, create call. So we do a get request to like get the call that we just made, and we do a post request to create the call. So I'm trying to figure out if I do a post call, can I send in the email? So I send in the phone number, customer call. Okay, so I guess I can't send in the email. Yeah, there is no like email field, so it doesn't really care, and it just asks for the email anyway, so that's fine. We'll just leave it like that. So by the way, guys, this is live and this is working, and so if you want to test it out and check out the AI infrastructure and get into the mastermind and get all these systems built in, this AI agent's going to try and close you, and it's going to try and stay on the phone until you actually fill out your fucking information. It's going to send you your initial text. You're going to get the one-man AI business book, which by the way is going to have step-by-step tutorials for this build in it. And we're going to just build together, and then you're going to jump in the mastermind. We have calls on how to set this up. You can potentially get access to this, but this infrastructure is about $3,000 is what I sell this for. So the infinite AI follow-up and the infinite conversational SMS is about $3K is what I sell that for. And then this whole infrastructure I sell for about $6K. This whole AI infrastructure is about $6K. It calls for you. The thing we're going to add is we're going to add VAPI calls into the infinite follow-up, and we might even add I haven't been able to figure out how to store conversations from VAPI necessarily for context, like give context to the agent just yet, but that's something that we're